how to make my homemade caramel skillet cookie. It's gooey, it's delicious, topped with ice cream and a little extra caramel. It's heaven. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, where today I'm making one of the gooeyest, most delicious recipes ever, and you can just tell I'm so excited about it, which is my caramel skillet cookie. So I do have an enameled skillet that I use for this, which I'll show you later in the video, but honestly you can make this in a pie dish if you want, in a normal, I don't know, ceramic dish that you bake in, because I promise you, gooey cookie dough fresh out the oven full of caramel is, I'm so excited to show you it. Just like with most cookie recipes, it's all a very similar cookie base. Whether you use unsalted butter that's at room temperature or a cold baking spread, both work. I always like my mix of brown sugar and granulated sugar, but honestly, if you're going down the route of caramel, using all light brown sugar is just absolute heaven. So 10 out of 10 would recommend trying. And then you still have your raising agents such as bicarb. I use cornflour because it creates a nice texture, a crunch of sea salt as always, especially with caramel, and then some plain flour, your vanilla and chocolate chips. And of course, the most important bit, which is the caramel. There's nothing wrong with using shop-bought caramel. I'm just gonna say that because don't feel pressured, you don't have to make it. But if you would, I'll leave the link in the description box for my homemade caramel sauce. But this is just shop-bought because today I'm feeling lazy and I just really want to eat some malted cookie dough. Once you've added your butter and sugar together in the bowl, make sure you beat it on quite a high speed so it creams together really nicely and fluffy before adding your egg and vanilla. Now my cookie dough is ready, I have my skillet. So as you can see, this one is enameled and not just a raw cast iron skillet, but they do work as well. Just make sure to season them properly, as I'm sure owners of a cast iron skillet will already know. But this one is about 10 inches in size and it will create the perfect depth of cookie to go with this. And yeah, I just basically pile in half the cookie dough, spread it onto the bottom, spread over the caramel, and then place the rest of the cookie dough on the top and then bake. And now my caramel is on top, I just take the rest of my cookie dough, but I don't really know how to say this other than you take little bits and you just sort of spread them on top of the caramel like so. So once your cookie dough is ready and in your skillet, it's time to bake. I bake at 160 fan, that's 180 irregular, for about 20 to 25 minutes because you want your cookie dough to bake, but part of the charm of this is you can get a giant scoop in your bowl whilst it's all gooey and molten and heavenly, and enjoy. So yeah, 20 to 25 minutes, perfect cookie dough dessert stuffed with caramel. And that is how you make my caramel skillet cookie. It's fresh out the oven, it's gooey, it's delicious, and I'm just gonna finish it off with a little caramel drizzle and some ice cream before tucking in. But make sure to check out the full recipe in the description box below. Any questions like normal, leave them in the comments and come back next time for something else delicious. Enjoy!